huge controversy in the run-up to the conflict. Now, previously secret documents with the legal advice given by the former Attorney General, Lord Goldsmith, to Tony Blair have been made public. The move came at the inquiry into the Iraq War being held in central London. Our security correspondent Frank Gardner has the details.
Once again, the spotlight has returned to the build-up to the Iraq invasion of 2003, Britain's most controversial military undertaking for a generation. Lord Goldsmith, the Attorney General at the time, was asked by Tony Blair for his legal advice. Earlier this year, he told the Iraq inquiry how he'd changed his mind at the last minute over the legality of going to war without a second, crucial UN Security Council resolution. Today, though, as the Iraq inquiry resumed its work post-general election, the Cabinet Office did something highly unusual. It released a secret letter from the Attorney General to the Prime Minister. This document released today confirms the radical change of mind that Lord Goldsmith had just weeks before the war. Marked secret but now declassified, it's to Tony Blair and dated January the 30th, 2003. In it, he says he believes the existing UN resolution does not authorise the use of military force without a further determination by the Security Council. A handwritten comment to the left says ominously, "I just don't understand this." 12 days later, after going to Washington, Lord Goldsmith sent another note to Tony Blair. This time it reads, "Having regard to the arguments of our co-sponsors, which I heard in Washington, I am prepared to accept that a reasonable case can be made." And by that, of course, he meant the use of force without a second UN resolution. The US and British leaders came to believe Saddam had to go, but how to make military action legal? Condoleezza Rice, the National Security Advisor, was one of several US officials who met Lord Goldsmith. He says he wasn't leaned on. Others have their doubts.
I'm sure that Lord Goldsmith gave advice that he believed in, so he obviously changed his opinion on legal grounds. But it rather begs the question of what the Attorney General's role really is. And I think it's very uncomfortable to have a chief legal advisor to the government who is also a minister. I think that has to change.
And so the die was cast, and Britain went to war. But from today we now have a clearer and altogether unsettling picture of how the legal justification for war was reached. Frank Gardner, BBC News.
Well, let's just bring you some breaking news from the US. This is regarding lawmakers in the US. They voted